Hello and welcome to Smarttown, where the people are successful and the economy is booming because they know how to invest their money in the right places. Here's the secret behind their success. This is a pie chart displaying the budget that has just been recently passed by the mayor of Smarttown, in which for every dollar of the budget that's used, 18 cents goes to the Social Security, 32 cents goes to health insurance, 9 cents goes to safety net programs, 20 cents goes to foreign relief efforts, 30 cents goes to the furtherment of education and science, and 11 cents goes towards the Safety and Defense Department. This is Mr. Britches, and he's a smart investor because he's a citizen of Smartville. Here's his success story. For every dollar that Mr. Britches spends, 29 cents goes to pay for his rent or to save money for the house he's been wanting. 11 cents goes to pay for his groceries. 1 cent goes to his laundry, 26 cents goes to pay for his car and gas, and 10 cents goes to pay for his tithe and gifts. While the rest of his money, which is 2 dimes and 3 cents, goes to his savings account, because saving is important and it's a way to make sure you don't go into debt when an emergency comes up. Here's Mr. Britches at the grocery store. Mr. Britches sees the cream of wheat he's been wanting to buy on his list, and the small box sells for $2.15, while the big box sells for $3.30. You'd think common sense would tell you that the big box would be cheaper. It would be better in value. Well, it turns out that the big box has only 20 ounces of product, while the small box has 24 ounces of product. Well, who would have thunk it? Let's look at the lemons at this grocery store. Common sense would tell you that small lemons would be cheaper. Well, because $1 a pound for small lemons sounds like it costs less than 3 big lemons for $1. Well, let's put them both on the scale and compare apples with apples and lemons with lemons. Turns out that the big lemons are only 80 cents per pound, and the small lemons are more expensive. Mr. Britches knows the value of estate planning, and it could be the most important investment that he makes, because it gives him the opportunity to make sure his assets are protected, and that if he happens to die, the appropriate resources are distributed to the designated beneficiaries. If done right, real estate planning could make sure you spend less taxes, and it also gives you a good backup plan for an incapacity. Let's go to the bank. Mr. Smartbritches sticks with the I-Series savings bonds because they're the safe bond. They stay at the constant inflation rate to protect you with a hedge against inflation. While the E-Series bonds doesn't protect your money as much. It's kind of risky because it could be set at a rate higher or less than the inflation rate. And, well, let's talk about CDs at the bank. CDs usually sell less than 1.5%. That's the interest rate. So if the inflation is greater than 1.5%, you might just want to stick with I-Series bonds. Now, the key to being successful and having the money you need is not to be stingy, because tithing and giving is an important part of your investment. Because studies reveal that communities that are generous in giving tend to have more productive economies. The reason behind this is because generosity helps you sleep better at night and gives you the peace of mind that will drive you to success. The more you give, the more you will receive. Thank you for visiting Smarttown, and we hope to see you here when you become a smart investor.